there, welcome to Zen with Jen Yoga. My name is Jen and I have an all levels Vinyasa sequence for us today that is going to help develop our hamstrings and our abductor muscles. We're going to work our entire body and learn how to release what's not serving us so that we can receive what is meant for us. For class today, if you know that blocks are helpful for you, go ahead and grab a couple of blocks. Otherwise, roll out your yoga mat, get some comfortable clothes on, and let's get started. Hello. Now that you're ready, come on down to the floor and we will start an easy seat. So go ahead and make an X with your shins and let your knees fall on top of your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your fingertips behind you to open your chest and gently squeeze your shoulder blades. Bring your head, heart, and pelvis into alignment, bringing your shoulders over your hips. And then once you have the lift in your alignment, keep that and just bring your hands to prayer position at your sternum Anjali Mudra. We'll begin just by taking 3 deep breaths in and out. Starting to tune inward, feeling the support of our yoga mat beneath us. Noticing how the belly rises with each inhale and creates space. And noticing how our navel comes in towards our spine and we soften on each exhale. Today's practice is all about releasing what does not serve us so we can receive what is meant for us. We'll seal this intention in by taking the deepest breath we've taken so far today and opening our mouths to exhale to release and sigh out anything that isn't serving us. So we'll do this together, and I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze so we can seal the intention in. Let's do this together. Open your mouth to exhale and release. Let go. Now you can bow your chin to chest to stretch the back of the neck and honor your body. Bring your hands to your thighs and gently press into your thighs to lift your head. And then go ahead and open your eyes. Nice. From here, go ahead and bring your right arm out to the side, keeping it in line with your shoulder. And then breathe in to reach your left hand up and create length from your hip out through your left fingertips. And then exhale, reach your left hand alongside your ear, or your bicep alongside your ear, creating length from the left hip out through the left fingertips. Breathe in and then go ahead, bring your navel in towards your spine. Come to sit up on an exhale. And then go ahead and bring your left hand down to the mat. Keep it in line with your shoulder. Breathe in to reach up and create length. And then exhale to bend to the right, stretching from the right hip all the way out through the right fingertips. So make sure you're grounding through your sits bones and you're not lifting your glutes or your hips off the mat. When you breathe out, bring your navel in towards your spine and use that to sit you up. And then bring your left foot in towards, or your right foot in towards your left glute, and then cross your left foot over your right thigh. Breathe in and then hug your right or your left thigh with your right arm, and then bring your left hand behind you and sit up. Exhale, twist to the left. You might not be going that far. We're just starting practice. So breathe in, exhale, turn, keeping it low, twisting from center. One more time, breathe in and then exhale, twist. Maybe you look over your shoulder, but it's okay if you don't. Breathe in and then keep it low and slow to unravel. And we'll take it to the other side. So bring the sole of the left foot in towards your right glute. Cross your right foot over your left thigh. Sit up tall. Hug your right thigh with your left arm now. Bring your right hand behind your low back and sit up tall. Breathe in, exhale and twist coming from center. Breathe in to sit up tall. Exhale, turn. Keeping it gentle. Breathe in to sit up and then exhale, twist. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe in and then go ahead, keep it low and slow to unravel. And then we'll make our way to tabletop position. So bring your hands underneath of your shoulders and bring your knees under your hips. In cat and cow today, we're just going to draw some circles, some figures of 8. Breathe in, go to your unique breath pattern. And then go ahead and switch the way you're drawing your figure 8. So go in the opposite direction. Keep your fingers spread wide and pressing into the finger pads. And then come now to do some rounds of regular cat and cow. So drop your belly, stretch from the belly button to the throat. And then exhale, drop your head and tailbone, push the floor away. Breathe in, drop your belly, gaze at the wall of ahead of you. And exhale, push the floor away, stretch between your shoulder blades, press into the tops of your feet. One more time, drop your belly for cat pose, look at the wall ahead. Don't forget to smile. Exhale, push the floor away for cats, stretch between the shoulder blades. Nice. Breathe in and bring your big toes to touch. Keep your knees where they are and then sit your glutes back on your heels, coming into a child's pose. Checking in with yourself in child's pose. Ask yourself, where can you release or what can you release that isn't serving you so that you can receive what is meant? Now, on your exhale, rise up. Do not move your hands at all. Keep your fingers spread wide. And then from right where you're at, widen your toes apart and then tuck your toes under. Push the floor away from you. Really spread your fingers and press into the pads. And then curl and peel your tailbone up. Resist the urge here to shorten your down dog, but you can keep a bend in your knees. Push the floor away from you. Create length in your right side ribs, your left side ribs, and then maybe pedal out your feet here. Option to move your hips a little, sway your hips side to side, take some organic movement. And then come to find stillness for just a moment. Go ahead and bring your feet together and up. And then come onto the ball of your left foot and sweep your right leg up behind you. Bend your right knee and open up your right hip, stacking them one on top of the other. And then straighten your right leg for three-legged dog. Bring your right knee, bend it, and bring it in towards the midline, shifting your shoulders over your hands, and then step your right foot through. You're going to be in low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Come onto your fingertips. Bring your right knee over your right ankle, your right thigh parallel, and then press into the outer edge of your left foot to cartwheel your arms up into a warrior 2. One breath in and then tip back for peaceful warrior, lengthening from your right hip out through your right fingertips. Your right knee is tracking over your right ankle and you're pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Bring your left hand to your hip. Go ahead and straighten your right leg, coming into triangle pose. Go ahead, reach your right arm out as far as you can, and then bring the right hand down to your ankle, or you can bring it to a block to the outside of your ankle, and then begin to spiral the right rib cage under, and then reach the left hand up, stacking your shoulders, coming into triangle pose here. One breath in triangle pose, and then exhale, press into your feet to rise up, bring your arms to a T, bring your hands to your hips, and then go ahead and pivot on your left foot. Bring all 10 of your toes to face the top of the mat here. Bring your hips to face the top of the mat, so bring your stance as short or as wide as you need to bring it. So your right hip crease is coming back, your left hip crease is coming forward. Stand up tall, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades gently behind you, and then go ahead, lower halfway. Breathe in again just to open your chest one more time, and then exhale, let go. You can bring your hands now to the floor or the mat. Your legs are straight, coming into a pyramid pose, fold. Your hands can be on the blocks or on the floor. Now go ahead, bend your right knee now. Bring your hands to frame your right foot. You can shift your left foot back to low lunge and then press into your palms. Step back into downward facing dog. Stay in down dog and breathe, or come and take a vinyasa. So for the first time, we're going to roll into plank pose. One line from head to tailbone. Our shoulders are just past our wrist. Come onto your tiptoes, shift your shoulders, bend your elbows straight back, but hug them in towards your center. Lower down to your belly, slow and with control. Lengthen your toes away from the top of the mat. Hook your tailbone down, press into the tops of your feet. Keep your glutes relaxed and use your upper back muscles to rise you up into a low cobra. So you might not go very high, and that's okay because we're working our upper back muscles. Exhale, release, let your head come down, press back into tabletop, and then into downward facing dog. Stay for one breath in and one breath out. Bring your feet together and up. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Sweep your left leg up behind you. Bend your left knee and open up the hip. Straighten your left leg behind you and then bend your left knee. Squeeze it in towards your midline as you shift your shoulders just past your wrist and step your left foot through. Come on to your fingertips here. You're in low lunge. Spin your right heel down and then begin to bring your left knee over your left ankle. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. You're on your left fingertips. Cartwheel your hands up into Warrior Two. We're in Warrior Two for one breath in. Stack your head, heart, and pelvis. Track your left knee over your ankle, your left thigh parallel. Reach your hands away from one another. And then tip back for Peaceful Warrior, relaxing your right arm, stretching from your left hip out through your left fingertips. Left thigh parallel and tracking over your ankle is your left knee. Bring your right hand to your hip, straighten the left leg, and start to reach your left hand out to the side. And then reach it as far out as you can. And then bring your left hand down to your ankle or your shin, or you can bring it to a block outside of your ankle. Use the pressing into your shin or the block to help you turn your rib cage up towards the ceiling. And then maybe you reach your right hand up, stacking your shoulders, coming into triangle pose now. Reach the crown of your head away from your tailbone by pressing evenly into your feet. Now press into your feet to rise up. Bring your arms back into a T. Bring your hands to your hips and then pivot on your right foot so you can bring all 10 of your toes again to face the top of the mat. Bring your hip points to face the top of the mat. So your right hip goes forward. Your left hip comes back. Use the turning of your foot to help that happen. And then breathe in to lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Exhale, come about halfway. Breathe in again to open the chest up more. Exhale, release down, let your head come down. Bring your hands, to the floor or to blocks for pyramid pose fold. Variation. We are releasing to receive. And that's just so beautiful, and I love it so much. All right, my friends, bring your hands down to frame your left foot. Bend your left knee, come back into low lunge so you can, bring your right foot back if you need to. Press into your palms and then step your left foot back, come into downward facing dog. Stay in down dog for one breath in or a few breaths in, or take a vinyasa. So roll yourself into plank pose. Exhale. This time you can lower all the way or bend your elbows and lower halfway. Press into your hands to come into upward dog. Your thighs are lifted. You can come onto the tops of your feet. Breathe in for up dog or cobra, and then exhale, come back to downward facing dog. From down dog, we're going to come on to the balls of our feet and walk ourselves into the center of the mat. And then go ahead and come into Tadasana in the middle of your mat. Step your feet 3 to 4 foot wide. Stand up nice and tall. And then you're going to turn your toes to face the corners of your mat. Bring your head, heart, and pelvis into alignment and press into your heels to align your tailbone. Reach through the crown of your head. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. And then begin to bend your knees, getting your thighs parallel, coming into a goddess pose. Option here to bring your hands off your hips and bring them into a cactus position, squeezing the shoulder blades gently behind you, spreading your fingers nice and wide, keeping your elbows in line with your shoulders and your knees in line with your hips, goddess pose. Breathe in. We're just going to be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Bring your palms together and then bring them to your heart center. From here, we're going to just do some low lunges to the side. So go ahead and begin to bend into your left knee. Lower yourself down. You can bring your hands down to the mat for a skandasana. And then maybe you can lift your hands up to your sternum, but if not, it's okay. You can leave them flat. If you can bring your heel down, great. Lift your chest. Keep your left foot flexed, your toes facing you, and energetically pressing into the left foot. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. Straighten your right leg and come on to the left side. Lower yourself down to skandasana. Bring the right heel down. Your right toes are going to be flexed towards your face. Maybe bring your hands to your chest. Maybe we try to get our heel down. And if not, that's okay. We'll work on that. Skandasana. One breath in, and then go ahead and bring your hands down. Come back. Walk your hands to center. Bring your feet parallel to the short edges of your mat. Bring your right hand or your left hand under your face, and then go ahead and reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Stacking your shoulders. Maybe you gaze up at your right hand. Breathe in, and then go ahead and bring your right hand down to replace your left hand right under your face, in line with your shoulder, and then reach your left hand up, stacking your shoulders. Maybe reach up or maybe gaze up at your left hand. Breathe in, and then go ahead and bring your left hand down. Bring your hands to your hips, and then rise up and bring your feet together. Tadasana, mountain pose. Now, what we've been working towards today is Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold, which we pretty much just did, but we're going to work on the foundations for wide-legged forward fold, which will help you to eventually get into headstand position, tripod headstand. So if you know that blocks are helpful for you to bring the floor closer, you can go ahead and just bring them to the middle of your mat, right where your hands or your face would go. Find Tadasana in the middle of your mat. Stand up tall. Ground down through your feet. Reach to the crown of your head. Then step your feet 3 to 4 foot wide. And then tighten your kneecaps. Press your thigh bones back. Bring your hands towards your hips. Breathe in to lift your chest and lean back. And then exhale. Hinge from your hips, tilting forward. As you press your thigh bones back and bring the crown of your head towards the mat. Now you can bring your hands under your shoulders and then press into or to your blocks if you want to have them on blocks. And then you're going to press into your hands to to bring the crown of your head towards the mat. So really press into your feet evenly. Press your thigh bones back so you're kind of curling your tailbone up like we do in down dog. And you're pressing into your palms, into your hands. Breathing in, releasing so we can receive. And then walk your hands out. Come into like a wide-legged down dog position. Bring your hands to your hips and rise up. Go ahead and heel toe your feet together or step them together. Mountain pose. We're going to try this one more time with our hands interlaced behind our backs. So from Tadasana, step your feet 3 to 4 foot wide. Interlace your hands behind your back. And then reach your knuckles away from you and gently squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Keep your alignment. So don't let yourself splay out, but keep yourself in alignment. So reach your shoulders down towards the mat. Your knuckles down towards the mat. And then begin to hinge from your hips, lowering your head towards the mat. And then reach your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Press your thigh bones back. Lift your kneecaps. Reach your knuckles up and squeeze your shoulder blades as you bring the crown of your head towards the mat. Now, if that's too much, you can just bring your hands down and come back into the first way we did it. And then bring your hands to your hips and rise up on an exhale. And then clasp your hands behind your back again. This time, switch your opposite thumb. So move your pinkies, one pinky over. And then reach your knuckles down and away from your shoulders. Get your alignment. And then hinge from the hips. Bring your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Bring the crown of your head down towards the mat. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now release the clasp of your hands as gently as you can and bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Walk your hands out in front of you. Bring your hands to your hips. Breathe in and then exhale to rise up. Step your feet together. Come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Reach through the crown of your head. Nice, my friends. Now make your way down and we'll start to slow down and close out here. We're just going to do a seated forward fold. So come into Dandasana, stack your head, heart, and pelvis here. Have your feet flexed, ground down through your sits bones, and then reach your hands up, keeping your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Breathe in. Exhale to come and hinge from your hips. Do not round in your upper back. Either grab the balls of your feet or your ankles, and then breathe in to broaden across your chest. Exhale, now let your head go. If you want to make it more passive, you can have your hands lay next to your legs. Palms facing up to receive energy, palms facing down for a more grounding experience. Now use your hands on a breath in and walk yourself back up gently. And then we'll just do one last seated twist like we did when we started. So bring the sole of your right foot in towards your left glute and then bring your left foot outside of your right thigh. So cross it over, bring the sole of the foot down. This time, go ahead and hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Bring your left hand behind you to sit up tall. And then exhale to turn, coming from center. You'll notice you can probably turn a lot easier now that we've warmed up some. Breathe in and then twist. And then one more time, breathe in, sit up tall. Exhale, turn, maybe look over your shoulder. Breathe in. Keep it low and slow to unravel. And then we'll do the other side. So sole of your left foot in towards your glute, right foot crossed over your left thigh, sole of the foot comes to the floor. Hook your left elbow outside of your right leg. Sit up tall, bring your right hand behind your back, breathe in. Exhale, turn coming from center. Breathe in, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. One more time, breathe in, sit up tall. Exhale, turn, maybe look over your shoulder. Breathe in to sit up. Exhale, keep it low and slow to unravel. And then come to easy seat. This time, cross your legs the more unusual way. Let your feet fall on top of your knees. Sit up nice and tall again. And then option to bring your hands to prayer position at your sternum. We're just going to take a moment to notice how we feel now than when we did when we first began. Noticing where we received what is good for us. And noticing what we released that is no longer serving us. And knowing that we can take this concept with us off of our yoga mats and into our daily lives, of a constant releasing things that don't serve us and a constant receiving of what is better for us. And we can make this happen for ourselves. So we'll close today's practice by doing the vibrational sound of Om, or you can just take the deepest breath you've taken so far, deeper than anything we've done in this sequence. Open your mouth, make it audible to exhale. Otherwise, we will do Om together. So let's breathe in. Om. Bow your chin to chest. Thank yourself for showing up today. Honor your time and honor your body. And know that what we did is so great for our well-being all around. Bring your hands to your thighs. Use them gently pressing into your thighs to lift your head and open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. My mission is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can, just by showing you my process, and that you can have an amazing yoga practice in your living rooms, your bedrooms, your kitchens, outside, just wherever you can roll out a yoga mat and spend 10 to 20 minutes really focusing on working, mobility, flexibility. All these poses are going to be really great for keeping you healthy all around. And so if you would like to support my channel, please hit the subscribe button, like my video, leave me a comment. These are all really great things you can do. Also, there's information in my channel description if you would like to support my channel even further. Otherwise, I'll see you on the mat next time, ready to share experience, strength, hope, and yoga with you all. Go rock your recovery, go heal from that trauma, and have an amazing life. I'll see you on the mat next time. Namaste.